Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rudrance for the Black and White Network. Well, we're going to talk about Paulie P. That's right. The husband of the Joker herself, Nancy Pelosi. And, of course, a while back, Paulie P. got busted for a DUI. He had a little crashy crash out in Napa, California. And it's funny because there just hasn't been a lot come out about this. Nobody knows exactly why. Well, as we speak, in this current moment, as we sit here, a judge is weighing a decision as to whether or not he's going to release dash cam footage, because nobody knows why we haven't gotten it. In fact, it took an act of Congress to get the damn mugshot. And we know that shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be hard to get a mugshot in a case like this. But it was. Dashcam footage conveniently not available. Now, look, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of rumor out there. It should be noted, Nancy Pelosi was not in town while Paulie P was out shaking his groove thing and drinking it up. He also tested positive for some kind of drug. That is a drug to be named later, I guess. I mean, I tried to find out if they actually released the drug information, but we can't. I just want to know what kind of drug. Was it Coca-Cola, possibly? We don't know. I hear Coca-Cola is a hell of a drug. We don't know. It could be anything. You know, he's an old man. Hell, it could have been prostate medicine for all we know. But we don't know. Well, let's get to this because Paulie P. decided to plead guilty. And, of course, as you would expect in standard operating California procedure, he basically got nothing. He basically got a nothing burger of a punishment. Socialist Democrat elite in California gets no punishment for a crime. That's not surprising. Fox News. Pelosi avoids more jail time as he pleads guilty to one count in the California DUI case. He pleads guilty to DUI and causing injury. Paul Pelosi, the multimillionaire husband of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. How's those stocks? How those stocks going with all that insider access? Pleaded guilty to driving under the influence and causing injury on Tuesday in connection to the drunk driving charges back in May. Pelosi's plea agreement includes a jail term of 5 days, although Judge Joseph Solga noted that he had already had credit for 4 days, 2 from actual time served, and 2 for conduct credits. Son of a bitch. The remaining day will be covered by an 8-hour work program. Oh my God, please let that film come out. Please let me see Paul Pelosi's old ass sauntering out there picking up trash. Can we get that complete with the orange vest? I really want to see it. The sentence also includes a 3-month drunk driving program, 1 year with an ignition interlock device, restitution payments, as well as 3 years of probation. Oh, he's got to do a blow before you go. Okay. Oh, that's great. As part of the plea agreement, Pelosi pleaded guilty to violating California Vehicle Code 23153A, and a second charge was dismissed in the interest of justice. What? What does that mean? Was dismissed in the, quote, interest of justice. That sounds like something California would come up with just to cover a Pelosi. Pelosi was not present in court. Of course he wasn't. But his lawyer for the Speaker's husband, Amanda Bivens, appeared on behalf in Napa County, California court. Pelosi pleaded not guilty to 2 charges earlier this month after he allegedly hit another vehicle while driving drunk on May 28th. His 2021 Porsche and the other driver's 2014 Jeep sustained, quote, major collision damage in the crash, and responding officers found Pelosi in his driver's seat in his damaged car near the intersection of California Route 29 and Oakville Cross Road. According to court documents, Pelosi gave the responding officers his California Highway Patrol 1199 Foundation membership card. See, I'm a member of CHIPS. Don't you see this? When pulled over, the organization told Fox News Digital earlier this month that it was reviewing Pelosi's membership due to the incident. Pelosi was later arraigned on a pair of misdemeanor charges in a case that typically begins with a felony booking. According to investigators and Bivens, the speaker's husband was, quote, sight released from Napa County Department of Corrections custody, meaning he did not actually have to pay bail to go home. Imagine that. He is currently free on his own recognizance. Paul Pelosi pleaded not guilty to DUI, causing injury, and driving with a blood alcohol level of .08 or higher, causing injury, which could result in 5 years of probation and a minimum of 5 days in jail. The House Speaker has refused to comment on her husband's arrest, with her office referring to it as a, quote, private matter. Now, again, we're awaiting the dash cam footage because Nancy was off doing something. She was, I think, in Pennsylvania, but don't quote me on that. She wasn't present. She wasn't in state. I know that much. And there have been rumblings out there that they may have a certain kind of relationship. Nobody knows that for sure. It's speculation, but it's out there. Just look it up, that they may have more of an open relationship. And who knows if he had a little honey bunny with him, in other words, which would explain why this dash cam footage, I mean, is coming off like something out of Watergate, for crying out loud. All right, we're talking about an old shit right here that happens to be married to the Joker. What is that? Does that make him Harley Quinn? I mean, you don't exactly have to change the name. Her name is Harley. Harley tends to be a dude's name. So we could call Paulie P. He could be Harley Quinn. So he's married to the Joker, and Harley Quinn here had this little dirty crash up, and we don't know exactly what happened because the dash cam footage is not released. He pleads guilty and gets essentially a nothing burger as his actual punishment. Does this surprise anybody? Because it doesn't surprise me at all. Dear wife, does this surprise you that Paul Pelosi got no punishment?
Absolutely not.
Okay, can you say that a little louder just in case?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So there's two people that are none too surprised that in ultra-liberal, socialist, communist California, that this political elite would basically get off scot-free. Tell me in the comments section if you think this is fair. Should he have gotten more than this? How badly do you want to see the dash cam footage of him trying to pass some kind of a under the influence test? I want to see him. Do you think he dances around like that cowboy back in the day? I don't know. We'll see. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.